everybody, and welcome back to Pain-Free Creations, Coaching and Conversations, where we do all three in a short amount of time. I'm Aubrey Payne, and today we are going to continue talking about student choice, center, management, organization, the whole system. This is a continuation specifically on the whiteboard center system that I showed in the part one. This is for teachers who might not really want to do all the prep work for having these centers in the system on the whiteboard and rather do it digitally. Then this video is for you to see how you can do the exact same system and items and overall plan of how to organize your system, but digitally. So let's take a look. So from what we've talked about, this center system that really had worked for me when I was teaching, it was leaning and going towards full-on student choice, which if you look more into the research, students have come out way more engaged when they can have choices and a say in their learning, and they take ownership of their learning, and it ends up having a bigger impact than I honestly didn't even think would happen. So I really wanted to make sure I was able to share it with you all, and I'm interested to hear your thoughts, questions, what's really worked for you in your classroom with centers. So let me go ahead and show you the digital version of the student choice center system. So this resource is found on Teachers Pay Teachers. Once you get it, you download the Google slide, and then you get a bunch of different options. I'm going to go ahead and do it here. So you have obviously just the title page. Then I have some explanations about how you would go about creating your slides. So there are multiple different themes on here for you to choose from. You'll customize and edit it how you wish. And then you can either do it by just one subject. So say you maybe just want to use it for reading centers at first or all together. Then you can just pick one slide and customize it for that day. Or if you want to just create them for the week, that's fine too. I know for me, I ended up doing it just in my order of my day. So I didn't always just use this for centers or for reading and math. I used it anytime there might be some downtime, the I'm done now what, where students can then move their number to choose what they're going to do once they finish their independent work. So also contains a table of contents. So if you're trying to get it, you already know specifically what you want, you can go straight to it. So we have visual examples. We have black and white theme slides, blue theme slides, green theme slides, pink theme slides, black and white ABC themed, purple themed, and then I have also blank, fully customizable slides. And then we have the add-ons and things to put onto your slide to make it however you want. So then I just have a description of each different thing. So each theme has 2 slides that have center stations already on there. You can't change them. Each theme also has editable and customizable center stations and title and student name number group. Each theme includes customizable editable slides with 6, 5, and 4 stations. So depending on how many center stations you need, you might only need 4, 5, 6. So you have those options. But then if you use the blank customizable slides, then you can add as many as you wish. So I also have different background slides with editable title and then no center station. So that's the blank canvas. You can kind of create your own. So these can be used for traditional centers, but they were made to support student choice centers. So you can use them for either or, but I really, of course, will always encourage teachers to kind of get out of their comfort zone and take that leap. Let the students take charge of their learning. So it's always however you wish, but it can be done both ways. So then I have just some visual examples of what I've used before and what is in the slides. So I've done this for morning options. So this, I have morning work. They all start with their morning work. Once they're done with their morning work, they can move their number to any of these choices. So they can kind of choose what they want to do. So the students that are left in the waiting room are the ones that are absent. So this kind of also helps me easily see who's not here. So then reading center stations, this is exactly like it was on my whiteboard system. It's just digitally now. So they can come up to the board and move their number where they choose to go. So this is fully student choice. They can pick where they would like to go and what center they're going to do next. So same thing, just a different theme. I have the apps of the what apps I approved for them for that day for that center. Also, timer in the corner. This is something you can have or you don't have to have. I have a bunch of different options of different times and different themes of timers on one of the bottom slides. So same thing for math. And then here's one where you can create your own center station titles. Type it in yourself, whichever one you wish. So then I have my different blank themes here. So this is black and white. I'm just going to go quickly for time's sake. So you have these. These you can't change. They're just already a part of the slide. So if you were good with the ones that I used in my classroom, this would be easy for you. You don't have to change anything. So then here's same thing, but now there's just going down. Different themes. And this is where they can change your title here, whatever subject. You can type in if you need 6. Keep going. Here's 5 instead of 6. So these are all black and white. And then 4. And then here's blue theme. The ones that you can't really change anything. Same for math, but you can add stuff to it. Then here's where you can kind of customize your title and center station names if you didn't like the ones that were already there. Same thing, we go down to 5, 4, and then we're done. We have green. All of the themes have the same stuff, so I'm just going to go quickly through. And then the pink theme. And then once you choose a theme that you like, if you wish, you can delete the rest of the themes so that you don't have as many slides to go through. Here's the ABC black and white. Same thing. You have the pre-made center stations and the ones you can kind of edit yourself, purple. So try to give different options based on teachers and maybe their theme of the classroom. And then so here's the completely blank one where you don't see any center stations. Just the numbers are the only thing on there. And so for these, you can use so these are already made. You can also change them. So these are possibilities. So I like to use this so that like whenever I'm setting up for the day, I can just copy and paste and put it on a slide, like whatever ones I'm feeling that I'm going to do for the day. So it makes it quick and easy to kind of plan and set up. And I don't have to type anything new. I just have all the options that I might use throughout the year. So these are mainly reading. And I'll show you how I do that. Then I just have different font for reading ones. Then I have math, different fonts for math. And then I have just random ones that I might need. So like morning work might be one, like I showed you earlier when they come in. We have writing in the journal, free write, independent work. And then I have where you can just type your own in. So then I have little app icons. I tried to think of all of the ones, but you can add any of the ones that you use in your classroom. If they're not any of these, it's the same thing. Copy, paste to the slide. Different options for clip art. If you want to really customize and edit it how you wish, then these are, obviously you can find your own or you can use the ones on here. You just copy, paste to the slide. Same for timers. I have 15, 20 minutes, 25, and 30. Then optional transitional slides. I always used at the very end of centers. I didn't do this between, because I never changed center stations, so I didn't really need a transition song. But at the very end of centers, they would know it was done because the cleanup song, this one, Mr. B, would play. And this was their favorite, and it counted down, and the students, their expectation was they were back in their seat, and the center that they were just at is completely clean where they leave it. So then I have optional little changes, like so student numbers, if you need to make more. Also, if you're just not ready to go full on student choice yet, you can at least start with letting them choose the activities at the center by giving them lots of options. And you can still use groups. And this is group 1, group 2, but you can easily edit and change it as you wish. If you have special names, then you can copy and paste it to the slide instead of them using numbers, if that's what you wish. So I try to keep these options. Same with numbers. If you don't want to use numbers, you rather use names, you can type the student name here, copy and paste to the slide. Same thing here. So now I'm just going to show you if I was to go and kind of edit mine, what it would look like. So starting from a blank template is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to choose this one, the polka dotted one. So I might type my slide here. This is going to be, I'm not going to say centers. I'm going to say it is reading choices. So this is if I was going to allow students to create or to choose their own, what they're going to do for the day, their own choices for reading centers. So I have reading choices, and then I'm going to go down here and I'm going to look for the ones I am planning to use. So I want to do iReady reading because they need to get 10 minutes for the day. So I want to make sure that they have the choice to get that done. So I just copied Control C, Command V. So there you go. So then I'm just going to drag and drop it where I want it. So we'll put this right here. Okay, so I'm dragging it here. If you think it's too big, you can make it whatever size you wish. Like I said, this is totally editable, customizable for whatever your needs are. So iReady reading, then I'm going to go back. Other choices, what are we going to do today? Okay, so I want them to work on a silent reading and read to step. So I'm going to click Command C and then Command V. We'll just leave that there. Then I want them to work on writing. Like I said, I'm always trying to help students find that love for writing in a non-structured environment where like our whole group writing is pretty structured based on the skill. This is where I feel like students can have a chance to really, let's try that again. Students can write about what they like and all that. So I'm going to click it, Command C, go back, Command V. Then I might just do 4 today. Sometimes I do 6, but maybe today we're just focusing on a few. And so I'll do word work because we always have skills that we can practice. And this is nice because you don't have to type anything. It's already there. So if you went and created all of the ones that you might use throughout the year, then you can just copy and paste. So I have these 3. They're not perfectly aligned. I'm just trying to do a quick view of what it would look like. So then I'm going to go to my approved apps. So for word work, I allow them to do the word work app. So Command C, I'm just copying. And then I'm just going to go straight to my slide. I'm going to paste and just drag this here. So the students know that this is an option for them to do during that center. For silent reading, I always, as a choice, I offer Epic, but I also have them either complete a quiz or complete some kind of organizer or record a video of themselves talking about what they read. So I allow it but I need some kind of accountability with it. And so my next video is going to cover all of the different options that I provide for student choice centers. So be looking out for that video. So I'll put that there so the students know they're not going to interrupt me during small groups and say, what apps can they get on? It's already there. And for Writing Center, one of my options is for them to create a story on a piece of paper first and then create this animated story using the app Toontastic. So this is the last app that I am allowing for centers today. I just always try to add stuff ahead of time on here that I know students might interrupt me for to avoid any interruptions during small group as much as possible. That is the key. Okay, so now I have that, and then I'll look at the clip art, see if there's anything I might want to add just to make it look nice. So I might add a pencil for the writing. I went too far ahead, sorry. Okay. And again, clip art, optional. That's why the blank ones are nice, because you kind of can create what you want, but the already made ones are nice as well because you don't have to really do anything. So I might go take this pencil clip art and move it here, make it a little bit smaller. Put it right here maybe. So then I have a little clip art. And you can decorate it how you wish. Once it's done and you're ready, then these are super helpful for your kiddos to kind of have a say and a choice in their learning and where they go in centers. So I always will encourage teachers to try to take a leap, a jump, and allow students to pick where they want to go and how they learn. So I hope that this video was kind of helpful and provided another resource for you, especially if you prefer having it digitally made like this. This is a great option. Still can do the same thing, still can allow students to have some say in their learning. Please go ahead and look out for my next videos. I have 2 more coming up, one with different resources and ideas for what I have in each center station. And then I'll have one that has to do with my behavior management plan during centers. So keep an eye out for those videos. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to hearing your thoughts, questions, and what's worked for you in your classroom. Thanks.